Yo, what's up YouTube? Back at y'all with another video. This is episode number 10 of Vlog Rant LA, moving to Los Angeles, California. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, last episode we was talking about the average and how it's like $1 million, like an average for even living in a house in LA, which I mean that's pretty good. I mean, I feel like most houses are marketed at 300,000, like on the like average, but I feel like they're usually like the same one-story structure, and they pretty much just scaled off the environment. So like a house, it could be like 300,000 in like North Carolina. It could be like 600,000 in Arizona, just because of the location. But still the same structure of a house. But like I was saying though, I got a dream, and really moving to LA is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So there's this one house that I was looking at. So 9366 Flickerway in California, in Los Angeles. And I guess just the way it is, just the way it's like structured, the way it's built, it's crazy because the house is worth 50 million, right? But it's put on the side of like on the hills. I was like, it's crazy. I was like, it's cool though. I was like, that's really crazy to think about. Cause okay, I was saying like, okay, so say I did have like a lot of money. Okay, say I blew up on YouTube, had a lot of money or something like that. So I say I just start making YouTuber money. Okay, and I just bought me like $1 million house. I could probably get like a pretty decent mansion on the side in LA and Hollywood. Probably like a pretty decent mansion for like $1 million, which I feel like personally isn't that bad. Because like I was saying last episode, I feel like it's definitely an investment. If you feel me, if you have a house for like $1 million, I mean that's a lot of money. It's definitely a lot of money. But the way LA is, the way the economy is, I feel like I could definitely probably push this towards like maybe being like a real estate page or like a news page for LA. But like I was saying though, I definitely feel like LA, just the environment in general, like it definitely, if you have more money, if you're living like on the richer side of LA, I feel like it's definitely gonna be like a good environment to live for you. Like, because think about it, you got the mountains, you got Santa Monica, you got San Francisco, you got Malibu, you got all these different places in California. But Los Angeles, it just stands out to me the most, especially because the basketball team, the Lakers. And I think that could be the reason why it's like priced so high, because like it's just like the sunshine state. I mean, they say it's Florida, but I really feel like it's California, because like Los Angeles, think about it. If you got a house that you live in for like $1 million, you're not really gonna want anybody to like just come in your house and just walk in and just leave, to be honest. Like if you live in $1 million house, you're gonna probably want like a pretty decent estate, which is probably why like the houses in California and Los Angeles, I feel like they're placed in like a lot of really different, like weird, maybe different like estates. Like they're placed in like really like uncomfortable locations to get to. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what I feel like makes it so unique, because you would have to drive like up a mountain to get to like your house in the hills, in Hollywood Hills in Los Angeles, which is definitely why it's worth like $1 million on the average for like the houses out there. And I feel like the main part that really costs so much to make it like $1 million on average for the houses is probably the balcony, where you just walk around and just look on the balcony. I feel like that's probably the best part on the houses, making it worth that much money. Because if you really scale it, if you buy $1 million house in Los Angeles, California, in the hills, it probably in a few years, not even like, I'll say like a decade or two, like say like you live in the house for like a long time, you just have a balcony just to walk out to, just like in a decade or two, it'd probably be worth like the value would probably go up. I would say like a couple million just off holding that house, and that's probably how I wrap it back to those houses that are probably worth like 20 million, 30 million, probably because those are the original houses that were built, and just kind of like they got interest from it, but. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna put more stats into why the houses in LA are worth like around the average of $1 million, and I feel like it's crazy because the best houses in LA are around $1 million, right? But say you go to like Arizona or something like that, the house is like 300,000, which I feel like is kind of average. But why is LA worth so much more than literally Arizona or somewhere that's that close to it? I feel like it has to be the ocean, right? Or I mean, I would say Los Angeles, like downtown, and Phoenix compared to the two. I would say Phoenix is tough, but I don't know. I feel like Los Angeles just really takes it all, probably because the water, which just makes it just so much more expensive, especially Beverly Hills. But yeah, the average around the houses around there are definitely worth $1 million. And this is episode 10. I didn't want to make this one too long because I didn't really want to talk too much about it, but it definitely makes sense on why the houses are like around $1 million, like 1 million. And I mean, say you did want to save your money and somehow get to $1 million. What possible career paths could a person take to possibly own a house, $1 million house in Los Angeles, California? First off, I'll say it definitely starts with integrity. And secondly, definitely integrity. And definitely you would have to figure out what you want to do because, me personally, I've worked a few jobs. I'm pretty like a decent employee. I haven't been able to keep any, but I guess like the reason I just haven't like been able to stick to it because like it just haven't been what I really want to do. And like the most recent job I had was like a house wrapping job. I wrapped houses, and I feel like this is kind of cool how I'm doing this, talking about houses and being average and $1 million in LA because I feel like it's cool just being able to travel and get out and just be able to do different things because just being able to see different parts of the world and exploring your mind, just not being stuck in one place. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is Oxy Famous. I'm not gonna make this one too long, but appreciate y'all for the support.